Okay, in this video, we're going to simply simplify composite functions. Well, what is a composite function? A composite function is no more than a function that represents the input for another function. So you can kind of consider it to be a function inside of another function. So we're going to evaluate f of g of x in this particular case. Notice the way it's written, f of g of x, and I made the input to the function f, I made it green so you can kind of focus and see that g of x serves as the input. This would be the input of the function. And again, f of g of x represents the output. This is very similar to remembering f of x. So if I had x as my input, the f of x is my output. And in this case, again, notice that the entire function of g of x represents the input. This is one of the notations and one way of writing it with the parentheses. Another way of writing a composite function is with this little circle. It kind of looks like the word fog. The symbol is basically a little circle that represents how to write a composite function. It means the absolute same thing as this. This is just another way of writing a composite function. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and examine f of g of x and see what it is equal to. We have two functions, f of x, which is equal to x plus 1, and we have g of x, which is equal to 2x. Again, imagine that when simplifying and evaluating composite functions, it's a function that is the input of another function. So we're going to take all of the function g. I'm going to highlight that in green. So this is the input. G of x is in fact equal to what? Well, if you said 2x, you're absolutely right. That 2x we're going to substitute right in the inside. So when I write that, that actually becomes f of, and I'll keep it green. I'll keep it green. Okay, let's be consistent. Becomes f of 2x. You see that? So the g of x, which is equal to 2 of x, is the input for the function f. So now I have my input. I'm going to use my function f and simplify. Well, let's see what this is equal to. The function f is denoted as x plus 1. So everywhere we see 2x, we're going to substitute it in for x. So again, it's x plus 1. The input is 2x. That's exactly what we will substitute in for x. So we're going to rewrite this again. And again, everywhere I see x, I'm going to put 2x. That is the input. Now I want to discover if I can evaluate or use any of the order of operations. And at this point, I cannot. So my answer would simply be f of g of x is 2x plus 1.